The Chadong Church, one of the most significant landmarks consumed by the rising dam water, is still standing tall, but in gaunt condition. The church stands witness to the shift of paradigm that this village in Ukhrul district of Manipur has experienced over the years. Locals believed that it is the church which keeps their hopes alive in their struggle for survival. The Thoubal river that once flowed gracefully is now being disconnected with the valley. Once gifted with bountiful land, culture and sustaining livelihood, the people of Chadong village are now struggling to make ends meet. The picture changed after the construction of the contentious Mapithel or Mapithel Dam reservoir on the Thoubal river along the Mapithel range. What was constructed in the pretext of development has now become a nightmare for those who were once dependent on Thoubal river.
He matai ko de jite phai la akhlam blem hiring phai ko de da sada lim phai ko jule malem ne ring pa akhlam blem ne kana mu kana ma mai thuklai na phing kha nawra bing generation ka thada thune le thum thai me naw de le san le thum thai me da khui la siman haw ni kan le phing ni bang khala la khui ya poma halim bom tu da ngeng de pom ro khaw da ngeng de pom ro jan ning le ngeng de ro khaw de khang shi thi la male tu jai da nawra bing ni naw da we know being in a ito we know rapping at the Mapithel Dam bar Bangla ito wing fab on Patel. The Chimkruton or the Nobbing at all here. You don't like the Morocco the Mapithel the Kali it mean on rapping he now the Chumflis among the la are rapping is among the la Muting rope me. Then Chaka Chumpu must come out of the Shimano Sakan.
The dam has submerged forests, cultivable land and grazing grounds of the people living in the affected areas, stretching over 2,000 hectares. So far, a total of 22 villages, both upstream and downstream, have been affected.
Now rapping we could tam Kasumichulo tadi even itomi sak vain tangdala Malay money, Masampang money. Chila tang tawing along Pelaka, Lord Sataligi. Lang may karda ayali now rapping tam Kasachila. Pesach Punkwai Malay to the Manipurica Umser Heta. Chewi the Chochi Tata Hankwai Malay money. Now rapping Jinala Gataura. Atome scruffy, shimpara, or uniform, or notebook, textbook, Kataji Musana Heda Vatna Hauta, Tata itomi Kachot Latehau, Tana rapping general, Shavongra, to the Itoma not on my Yokrakata itomi Kamata College Namakara Tota, at the underground of a Hawkening, Tala Hangi. Ka Chiktaji, Chiktaji now rapping with problem, itomi Kachot Hitelaka.
Unlike the authorities, locals had foreseen what is on the books for them. It garnered anger and hatred for seemingly taking away what they had rightfully owned since ancestral times. Several protests were carried out demanding review of the plan. Students, local bodies and civil societies came together to protest the dam, but all in vain.
Iromni survey ka tha sara o ngalai te sara de changli khorom khai 那个么正了就是了，他们正的咖喱烧开米开，这咖喱烧开米好给的，一人亚老兵的 police 呢都亏了个烧了个，但不啥啥子该过贴的种，这他了说个，那个我这让慢慢那个黑里个贴个啥看个他了打个说哎，打不这种，在那一头没带了开哇，去杭州了个亚瑞了做开呢，一头黑，一头呢。ठीक सा ही द गांग ही ला मथाला में जिम का जो मुशो है Mapithel Dam.
However, officials associated with the project state that it is due to internal crisis among the villagers that led to protests. The protests were carried out by the younger generation, while the village elders had already given their clearance.
Actually, the demonstration and this resistance came afterwards. After the agreed terms were made with the head of the king and the society of the tribal people with the political, that is during Sankeshin's time, it was done already. And then when the money was not there and work not started in the full swing, the old people say somehow they have not come in the picture and the new generation have started. So that is the issue. So still now it is going in the court also. In the Green Tribunal, there is no issue because it was started late, not at that time. At that time it was settled, giving about say 1 lakh per acre. It was decided and there is a signature signed between the head of the villages and the political people. And then only on that dam was cleared.
Located at a distance of 36 kilometers from state capital Imphal, the dam was first proposed in 1980 at an estimated cost of Rs 47.25 crore. The construction began in 1990. With irrigation potential of 33,400 hectares, the dam is supposed to produce 7.5 megawatts of power and supply around 45.46 million liters of water a day, most of which would be directed to Imphal. But due to unwarranted delays, the project failed to see the light of the day till date. Following resistance from the villagers, the government of Manipur held talks with the locals.
Okay, I have come out a bit late because I had to contact my head office also before I came and discuss anything with you.
On June 19, 1993, a memorandum of agreement was signed between the villagers and the government of Manipur. According to the MOA, the process of rehabilitation and resettlement was to be completed within 2 years of signing the agreement. However, little headway has been made till date. Now, with one of the shutters of the dam being opened, the water level in Chadong has gone down to nearly 80%. One can see the remnants of household items, wooden planks, and already worn out buildings belonging to those families who refuse to give up their lands scattered around the places. Along with the survival, the villagers are also battling connectivity issues, with bridges and roads that once connected the valley totally swallowed by the dam water. The only means of transportation are the makeshift boats that take hours to even cover a short distance. Peace Rose Khasung lost her motherhood in this struggle.
Punchata when a Mackay Ponhaji when 5:30 Kadaji in Chipon Field, like a boat station meets when a tiny, like a issue boat Jena in Tangaya, like a Tanga like a swinner, Swinny that program, like a pleading job or is Jena. Jina, my kuno gak shunji chile, ili tham ta hi chi abu na kui ana au karin a chang laka shakara de shi thum tai daga clash line in farm ta pai shwar tu aring grum phum chli ni thala prasho ko ya laka have a run community of ni chli meeting mai now pra sa meeting le chli da china
Chadong village, which was once known for its close-knit community, is now scattered in different places due to the state's ambitious power project. The price had to be paid by the families living here.
Right here in the photo, to the Carmine Talina, negotiate he Sapilaga, it may Queen of say, it will spirit and Raine, you will long hilly government we policy. Akasangai Iramwena, Kashoka High, Atom group hilly, Atom Zab Villaga, Atom ship Villaga. Divide into policy Sally, Iram Honsa, Trakashopome, Press Club Lish How Hong Raw, Truly How Hong Raw, he Mugjaji, joined the council, Trakara, he Matani Bida, he Hapogan Irami.
Ramray is another village which was completely submerged by the contentious dam project. The village of 125 households had managed to shift and settle on higher sites across the river before the water level started rising in 2009. Life in this village gets tougher due to meager source of livelihood available.
Raling now, which is Haki Kreliba, Louis Sahau, Kazitali Saita, Umbala, Homely Salala, Itumi, audio crap, Halala, Papa Mehau, Yaw the Chigata with Krinkarjan and now Raling and Outakle. Psychoricing now by Mehau. Ara Chigatamale to the now Raling and now say, Kaliba Kura, Lang Pace, Lang Page in the Pegatimi Lily Sarama Pegatimi Lily Sara Jawita, says to the Bumdakle now rapping Hara.
Like many other youngsters in the dam-affected villages, Rengam is also trying to figure out what life holds for him. Rengam took to running ferry services in the Chadong River. However, it was the fateful Sunday afternoon of April 28, 2018 that still haunts Rengam, despite his act of bravery where he saved the lives of 9 people. But the same tragedy will always be remembered by the people of Manipur, as it claimed the life of 3 people. One can still feel the anxiety and fear as Rengam narrates the incident. His boat still lies severed from the incident.
Sabji ila khusol ga ila tada panaye ala asi thada khani ji tada ko kan khai sa nei tada hijong ya ung je wala tada asi suppose tada kulam haida si ko le tada kan phi kula sila na si thum tada lup sanghai ji na athum ji ma shong bin fon tada tada anu ma changwa ya ina asik thum le kan kha de ko thu ma ti ji de chang lu kha sang phag phadai ko chogai de bots le huna so khang sam bi ma si khama khong ko bot exchange ji apam ji jan ta lai na phan cho bot che jan ai la pam ji le ma ra lim ne chogai da or pam ji la ta da masila masida ne mang sam ne da phan trai la da pam mai de la ma la da si kum ji da Balala Mpapura from Gizi, Makana from Gizi, the Ila Pulasi, just the idea that I see completely not how last year. You will Larry Mugtam, you will Larry Mugtam, young, even the board now hissing, Melang now
body single key the Mirinki Kasara the Machusai Lasi the body the Rashwara Bodilla. So Rashwara Sina. I will find in the park and similar to that. Okay,
Ringam spent nearly 1 lakh rupees in repairing the boat before the tragedy took place. Now, with no financial assistance or compensation from the government, Ringam remains clueless about his future. Meanwhile, the chief engineer of the project said that most of the villagers have already been compensated. He also said that some of the locals are being manipulated to draw extra money.
They have been actually wrongly guided by some people who are doing this green tribunal case. Actually, each family was paid for Chadong and Lamlai Kano. They have been paid 14 lakhs per family. Okay, so the amount becomes about 374 crores or 75 crores up till now. So now they have been given a wrong perception that we'll do a case in the green tribunal and they will be paid 40 lakhs, which is never possible. But now the 71 people, they have never taken it because they have been assured that 40 lakhs will be given. But when they came to us and when the real story was given, 40 has already taken and another 20 was under process. Whatever is there in the center, whatever is there in the project report, we have already paid everything to DC. There is nothing left with us.
To the wailing hearts of the affected community, the structure which was meant to bring prosperity has metaphorically become a structure that spells sorrow. While the reservoir and its surroundings became one of the main tourist attractions of the state, the locals continue to struggle with each passing day.